64 even, 91 and 80. Pivot 25, support 18, 09, 64 even, 63, 91 and 80. Upside at 31, 38, 46, 55 and 64. All right, let's see what the day brings. As we broke yesterday afternoon, and then we've been finding this new area here to kind of gravitate to and sidewind here for a bit. So we shall see where this goes. All right. Good morning there, Bart. All right, let's see what today brings. Every day's got its own set of circumstances, dynamics. You know, we don't come in here free mindset. Don't think of which way the market's going. See what happens, right? And bouncing around in this range here, got right up to that 31 area there. If you were at your orders in place right here, getting a nice little quick rotation. Hopefully you were able to place your order and a nice little pop back down here. That was a gift. Surprising little gift for us this morning. Gotta like those freebies. They are freebies. We worked too hard for some of the other ones. You know what I mean? That one was just a freebie. And we always remember. I always try to remind you. We get these, and then when we get run over on one, you don't remember the ones that you quickly coming down to 18. Yeah, I wish I knew it was going to hold. Yeah. Anyway, we don't remember the ones that we got. The freebies, but we do remember the ones we got to run over. Now quickly rotating down here to the downside here. Wow, that's a big rotation. But like that. All right. Well, we got down to 19 and a half here on the downside. Didn't get so lucky all the time, I guess. But nice rotation against our upside resistance there at 31. And almost got the 19 here against the 18 support. Coming back down here again, so it's on the same bar, so still kind of doable. Okay, going down here to the 18 area now. Okay. We're at 18. See what we want to do here. Well. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Well, the first 5 minutes we can go home. Where's Philip? Philip here? He's out of here. Philip is gone. Oh, he's still here. It's always the barometer for us, Philip, when you're out of here. Just want you to know that. It's a good thing. Well, that one we took no heat on whatsoever. Comes right off of the 18. We didn't take any heat on the 31. So that was another nice little trade. cameras. Okay. Yeah, right. I wish every day with no heat whatsoever. Both those trades. Wow. Amazing. All right. Doesn't happen every time. For those of you who are new here, it doesn't happen all the time like this. It's kind of lucky. All right. Nice little trades there against our first and resistance, first support. And nice rotations there. This is what we do here on an everyday basis. We are scalping these markets. We're trying to take 2 to 3 points, maybe more, depending on how many contracts you trade and how you manage to get in and out of them. Everybody here trades differently. Nobody here trades the same way. Nobody trades the same amount of contracts. So, as you can imagine, everybody has their own set of risk tolerances. Obviously, if you sold the 31s, you easily could have taken a little bit more than 2 or 3 points out of that trade. And a nice rotation here against the 18 that took, again, when you have one of those trades that don't give you a hard time and don't have to take any heat, it just kind of ride the little wave going back up or down. Those are nice. So, all right, no, that's good. Philip's still here. No, wait, the overnight low was 09. But okay. Let's see here. 9 o'clock, Atlanta Fed Business Inflation Expectation Index coming out. Let's see what that does to the market. Powell is going to be talking, I think, tomorrow in the, what is that whole thing? Where they get together and have a nice little chit chat. Jackson Hole meeting that they got. So they're he's going to be talking tomorrow. I think tomorrow's his speech. This morning we have to deal with Atlanta Fed inflation expectation, and that's coming out here at 9 o'clock. We'll see if that does anything to the market. But if you look at our chat, for those of you who might have just come in a little bit late, we'll repeat the levels again. You'll see that the first support and resistance areas are both triggered and had nice rotations off of it. 31 there, right on the opening, and then the 18 here on this rotation to the downside. And now we're just kind of floating back up here to our pivot. So a couple of nice opportunities for those of us who were able to, maybe you missed the 31 because right in the opening, but definitely should have had a chance to get in there and get the, hopefully you got the 18. Well, you got it right down to 18 too, so it's not like you missed it by just that much. This time we got it. Sometimes that happens, but definitely a nice little couple trades there, and it drifts back into this range that the market's been trading at most of the time. Now we just have to be a little bit patient, since downside support right now, we're probably looking at the 09, and upside resistance, looking at the upside next level up there is at 38. So let's see where we want to go, and kind of in the middle here, considering we had some nice opportunities, we can just be patient and wait.
Hey, quick shout out, welcome to those that are joining our reach out to our socials. This is daytradingmarkets.org. Read the bottom of the charts, come right into our Zoom. You have a free access pass. You can have a quick trading assessment if you would like. Whether you're a new or experienced trader, we can help you get set up with a trading platform.
And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Like I said, if you look at the chat, you'll see the levels there. Those are there to kind of guide us through the day. We don't know if those levels are going to get triggered or not. Like yesterday, we did have a sell-off all afternoon, but hopefully you were able to. And we made a little bit of money in the morning. We average about 4 to 5 trades a day, and the key word there is average. Sometimes we obviously trade more than that, sometimes less. It all depends on market volatility and what the market's going to give us on a particular day. And we are definitely at the mercy of volatility in the market.
This is daytradingmarkets.org. We're doing a reach out to our socials, so welcome. Put daytradingmarkets.org right in your browser and join us.
Well, definitely at the mercy of volatility as we come back down here. Our next support level on the downside we're looking at is down at 09. That's what we're going to be focused in on.
Yeah, it'll pop you right into our Zoom. Daytradingmarkets.org. Come right into this morning's session. We're here dailies from 9 a.m. to 11. This is our group trade along coaching session. The goal here is to help you be better at your trading. We can set new traders up for the trading platform, trading capital if you need it, just ask.
All right, continues to downtick here a little bit, looking at the 09 area, next support level.
Sal's a 25-year veteran trader. He's actively scalping. He's working on a group trade along now, coaching session, trading days, daily, 9 to 11. Looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. For value proposition, the concept here is how to help you develop into a trader so that you can go to your screens for a couple hours a day and pull money out.
If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions.
But we can't help you unless you come in, so you got to come out of our socials. And I would say this.
We do here. Again, we're just trying to take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market, trying to scalp the market for, again, depending on volatility. Right now, 2-3 points is doable. Obviously, as volatility increases, so we have to expand our stops a little bit. We do. So if anybody has any questions as to how we do things, what we do have an education course that offers you the ability to know why we get these levels, why they're there, how to trade them according to your risk tolerances, because everybody here has different risk tolerances.
Yeah, just follow the instructions on the bottom of the charts. You'll pop right into our Zoom. It's our Zoom, so it's a free access pass to you. We do offer private trader consultations for those that come in.
And right now, we just have to be patient and wait for market to give us an opportunity.
There's a lot that goes on both publicly and privately here, so join us live now in Zoom.
And if anybody has any questions, definitely feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions.
You know, Sol 6 key levels right around the cash open and works those levels during the session. You had a pivot of 64.25. This is all reposted in the chat area, so you got to come in. On the bottom, you had 18.09, 64 even, 91, and 80.
All right, you can see we're a little bit choppy here. We rotated up to 20 area and come right back down here. So a little bit of pressure on this market the way it's trading. We're still looking at the 09 as our next support, and a little resistance right now would be around our pivot area there.
Got a nice group of people joining us in our socials. Welcome to daytradingmarkets.org. We empower traders to get set up to trade. We teach traders like yourself. We do a one-on-one coaching. We do this daily session, which you're in, from 9 a.m. to 11. Right now it's 9:46. We've already had a good morning. If you want to be part of it, learn how to trade. Learn how to trade for yourself as an entrepreneur with your own trading account. If you have your own trading account, bring it. We're working with the S&P 500 E-mini. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade.
Down here. I'm looking at the 09 area.
While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, and then come in right into our Zoom. You get an email to come in on a daily basis to join us as our guest. You have a free access pass to come in. If you like what we're doing or tell your friends, just give them the link. To register for our Zoom, just put in daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. It's a quick registration. Follow the instructions, and you drop right in.
I'll get back to you in a while there with that answer there, Phil. Give me a minute here. Let me work this 9 area. Okay, now definitely coming down here to the 9 behind the 9 because we got Phil down there. Let's see, partner. Give me some. No, I just a minute. Let me get out of this. Nice little rotation here against the 09, and we got in there at 10 as well. So nice little pop up back up here, giving us a couple quick points, especially since we did get filled there at 09. So again, another nice trade there that didn't take any no heat there. If you're trying to stay long, I'd have a little stop here, a little 08, and see if we can get a little only on any extra that you have. As far as I generally view the chart. I don't look. I don't know. We don't know. I don't think anybody can tell me which way the charts are going to trade. If they're going to continue yesterday's sell-off, or are they going to stay range bound? They're going to find a new area here to hang out. So I try not to come in with any kind of expectation as far as ranges or anything. So it's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just looking at my charts and trying to find areas that I believe that there's going to be some opportunity for the market to rotate off and give us a scalping opportunity. Based on the work that we do and what we're looking at, those are the levels that we kind of choose. And obviously, there's every time I come in with some kind of expectation as to general direction of the market, I usually am wrong, and then I'm always trading that bias the rest of the day, which always gets me in trouble. So I try to come in with a clean slate. Don't try to figure out any, any view as to direction, and just kind of let the market, we're going to go down. We're going to find areas to support, to give us a little ebbs and flows. And as we continue to downtick, the next support level here is down at the even area. And then if it does go down, like in this situation, I'm going to try to find areas to sell on rotations back up and give us a scalping opportunity. I'm not really trying to hold on anything to make some home runs. Now, if you did, like Philip suggested, that if I would have told him to hold on to the 31s and come back like 15 minutes later, and then you're filling it down here at even, if I knew that was going to happen, I had that crystal ball, I would have shared it with everybody. I would have definitely shared that information in my crystal ball with everybody, but crystal ball was foggy. Didn't see it straight. But 15, 20 minutes later, oh gosh, I wish I just held on to the 31s and I would be happy. Absolutely. But we don't know that's going to happen. I mean, we've been range bound for the last couple of weeks, and this is the first good break we've had in a long time. It's not even that big of a break. It's just markets are moving a little bit. So that's how we approach things here, and then, just trying to find these areas of inflection and create trading opportunities for us as we come down here. And I scale in around my levels, so I'm here. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Cut down right down here to even. Okay. So we're getting some opportunities. Now, we don't know they're all going to work out or not, right? That's why we keep our stops in place. And that's for sure. So we've had some nice trades, but we're not going to end up losing all our money on the one trade here. So gotta make sure you keep your stops in place and go from there. And when the market rotates back here and you don't like the price action, you can always get out of a couple of contracts if you're trading multiple contracts. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a push back up here. Obviously, we've gotten a little bit more volatility here, so maybe expand your stops here. Again, when the market starts going down, you're going to get expanded volatility in the market because the markets traders love markets going down. There's always more volatility on the downside than there is on the upside. And we're getting a nice little pop here against the even area. You can see there's a little bit more volatility in the market when markets are down ticking. So you were able to hang in there with it. Got down to 97.75. Obviously, 2 points there from the. But again, because of the volatility, you definitely have to expand your stops here a little bit to take into consideration the added volatility in the market. So right now we're looking 3 to 4 points instead of 2 to 3 when we started, only because we're continuing to downtick here from yesterday's sell-off. So
Come on
making
over.
adjustments on the fly.
Join us live in Zoom.
As a trader. But
while you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us. Like us, share us, repost us. Heart us, friend us.
Because I've been doing this a little bit longer, maybe I get a different feel.
Bookmark us.
But that's what we try to do here.
Want to make money when the market's going up?
Ask. Again, I appreciate the question there, Bart.
When the market's going down like it is.
Has any other questions?
Great opportunity for you to bag a few $100
as we continue to down.
You got to know what you're doing, and we're in the help you get to know what you're doing business. Help you get set up, started.
So hopefully you're able to
then we work with
respect the market, respect the move here. Don't try to if we weren't gonna try to hold the 09s there, and I said below 08 out of any longs. So then came down here to even, had to, okay. Now we're down here to the 90 area. 91, got filled there. And quick little pop back up here. And somebody had a big order to sell, got right down to our support level there at 91. I got down to 90 and a quarter. Quick rotation back up here at 93 again. Respect the market. Take what it gives you. You have to move fast there. And obviously somebody's got a little sell program going on here. Okay, we're looking at 80 next as our next support. You have to be quick on that one. I'll give you some more levels here. Just a second. Nice that we're actually trading instead of just me talking for no reason. Next support level we're looking at here is 80. You got down to 91 there and pop right up to 93 and change. So you have to just take what it gives you really quick. It was a quick pop. We have Atlanta Fed coming out here in about 5 minutes. Obviously, market's not moving on Atlanta Fed. Okay, nice rotation here. If you did jump in there against the 91, you got filled there at 90 as well. And again, we talked about expanding your stops here a little bit to incorporate or take into consideration the extra volatility that's in the market. And that way you can stay in the trade and keeps you in the trade to absorb the extra volatility that's in the market and then give us a nice rotation here against the area that we had. Nice little double bottom there. So again, if you're trying to stay long, you're out right below that. And then we're looking at 80. Levels below here. Our next level is 80. Our level below here is below 80 is 72, 63, 55, and then 44. 72, 63, 55, and then 44. Our next level's the downside if we continue to downtick here. And it seems like that's what it wants to do. Okay. Next level we're focused in on is the 80 area. Again, you like the volatility, you just have to get in, get out. Respect the trade, respect what's going on in the market. Don't fight it. And there are the additional levels in the chat. You're right on top of things today. Maureen, thanks a lot.
You are most welcome. My crystal ball didn't work either, by the way.
Yeah, Philip expects so much. I tell you, you can't take the guy anywhere. He doesn't, you give him some layups and he's like, wants to hit a three. All right, we have a number coming out here in about 3 minutes. But obviously the market's moving on something other than that. Our next support level on the downside here is down here at 80. Right now, resistance would be around the, it's a ways up there, but probably around the 15 area. All right, a little volatility here. Again, volatility always gets injected when markets go down. And as traders, we like that. All right, we like the movement, we like the opportunity. Look, we're not always going to make money on the trade, but it's giving us opportunity, and that's all we can ask for. And obviously we average, we average 4 to 5 trades a day, but obviously today, because of this sort of rotation here to the downside, the only good thing about this trade today, even though it's going one way, I mean, I wish I could have told you to stay short. I wish I knew this was going to happen, but obviously. But the good thing is that it is bouncing off of our levels here, giving us either a chance to scratch or make a little bit of money on them, so we're not getting run over on anything. I think yesterday we got run over on one trade where we got stopped out right away, but not today, even though the markets are got a lot more energy to the downside. All right, number is out. You can see here, up and back up here a little bit. Again, we're in the middle of no man's land here, so downside support would be down at 80, and really, I don't have anything up here till about the 15 area on the downside, on the upside. So, again, if I know it's when you get these expanded ranges, also there's a lot less price action trades, just because there's a straight line down. I don't have that many opportunities to bounce around, so we have to be. I know it sounds like a long way up to 25, but that's where we're at, or 15. I mean, that's where we're at. All right, little rotation here against the Atlanta Fed number that's come out. All right, we got up to 95 area. All right, again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Yep, chopping around here a little bit. All right, again, very, very choppy. Quickly rotating back down here to these lows. We got the 80 area as the next support level. Again, we got to be a little bit patient here. If you've had some nice trades this morning and you're happy with trading, you don't have to keep trading, right? We made some nice money here off of these opportunities that we've had. Again, like I said, we didn't get run over on anything, give you a chance to scratch or make a little bit of money on most of these levels that we had this morning. So if you're up and you're happy with the amount of money you're up, no reason to keep trading, even though the markets are, moving around. Because you have to, respect the fact that, doesn't mean every trade's going to be a winner. And obviously, if you're happy with what you're up, no reason to keep trading, right? That's what we do, right? But sometimes you have to say, okay, I'm up, and that's good enough. Like I said, we're not trying to go hit home runs here. We're just trying to eke out some money every day. And obviously today we've had some nice trades here as we continue to downtick. Looking at the 80 area next. All right, quickly coming down here to the 80 area. And there we go. Nice quick rotation down here. Okay, so make sure you respect the market. There's a big order there at 78. They're going to take that out. They're going to go after that 78. Was it 800 lot down there? Somebody's going to take that 78 out. That's for sure. Their eyes light up when they see those big orders down there. Again, you have choices here. There you go. There you go. All right, cool. All right, you got filled there at 79 too, just if you did have your 79 in there. All right, nice rotation there. Again, I scale in around my levels. I'm a point above and below the area, so I get in there at 81, 80, and 79, and that's how I scale in and scale out. So that was a nice little rotation there. It got me filled down there at 79 as well, and a nice pop back up here. And there they is. They took out that 800 lot. That was no big deal. They love those big orders, man. They go right after. Our next support level we're looking at is down here at 72. Nice break, right? Nice break. Somebody will give you a reason tomorrow, today in the afternoon. If you watch CNBC, I'm sure they're going to have some good reason why the markets are breaking. Who knows? All I can say is there are more sellers than buyers right now. That's all that matters. Why? Let the big gurus figure out. Let them tell you why. You don't care about why it goes up or why it goes down. You just care about having opportunities to trade. All right, so around 80 worked perfectly for us. That support level we're looking at here is down at 72. All right. Again, come back down here to these lows, looking at 72 area next. Again, I will just put it out there. 74 has always been good to us. So if you're going to scale in, maybe scale in a little bit early if you're willing to take the heat. Okay, coming down here again, continue to down tick. Let's put this in. All right, nice little break here in the market. Again, no idea why. It's okay. Let all the empty people tell us why tomorrow or today. All right, a little volatility here in the market. Nothing wrong with that. Going down here right now, our next support level we're looking at is down here at 72. All right, rotating down here to 72 area now. Quick rotations here. We're just moving around really fast here. Just keep your stops in. You know, if you're going to trade and if you're making money and you trade smaller, you don't have to trade as much, especially if you're up. You don't have to, you used to trade, 3, 4, 5 lots, maybe trade 1, 2 lots just to, stay in the market a little bit. So you can't get nice rotations off these levels. Again, we're not going to love any trade we put on. You're just going to put the trade and then keep your stop in place. As you can see here, we get some extra. We definitely have some extra energy here in the market, and you have to absorb it, especially with the volatility. And nice rotation here against the 72. Remember, we expanded our stops here, and that keeps you in the game. Obviously, you have to expand your stops with the extra volatility, but you're getting the rotations on the profit side as well. We bounced all the way back up there to 75, 76 area, so you definitely are getting rotations. Even though you're expanding your stops, you're also expanding your profit targets with the extra volatility as well, and we're getting those opportunities. So nice little trade there against our 72. Hopefully you've been trading with us. We have been very, very extremely lucky here today that we are hitting all our levels and we're getting some nice trading opportunities against them. For those of you who are new here, we focus on the morning hours to give us our opportunities to trade. And we going to be trading this all day, or else we're going to be going nuts here. But this is a day where, where I always say we average 4 to 5 trades a day. Well, today we're definitely on the upside of it. It makes up for some of those, excuse me, some of those slower days that we've been having lately. They obviously kind of running through a lot of areas, but giving us some nice opportunities too. So I'm sure somebody will complain about something. But hopefully you've been able to make a little bit of cash off for these levels that we've given out today. By the way, we do this on an everyday basis. Not as much as we don't have the volatility we're getting today usually, but hey, we got to take advantage of it when we can. We're lucky that the markets are giving us those opportunities this morning. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Yeah, nice trade there, Michael. Now, right now we've got a little resistance around the 95 to even area. If you're looking for a little resistance, you just never know when we're going to get opportunities, right? That's why we come here every day. You never know when markets are going to move. Some of you probably thought that maybe the markets were going to rotate, go back the other way after yesterday's sell-off, but nope. All right, nice pop here off of whatever 72 support area there, got down to 70. Again, if you going to try to stay long, again, how you manage that. This is a way of getting something more than 2 or 3 points out of a trade, and obviously 3 or 4 right now we're at. If you wanted to stay long at one of these levels to get this, at some point you were going to get a decent bounce, right? But you always had to it was always the extra 1 or 2 contracts. You weren't going to lose any money on the trade. So. It's kind of hanging, came off the 70 area there, and it's kind of coming up here with a little resistance around 95 to even. All right, market is going to hang in here on these interim lows. The resistance on the upside would be around 95 to even area. Next downside support is down at 63. Coming back down here to these lows. Looking at the 63 area next. All right, come back down here to his lows. We're looking at the 63 areas or next support. All right, coming down near 63 area next to the next support level. And popping right back up. So again, patience. We had some nice opportunities. So again, like I said, if you're up money and you're happy and not much going on, not a lot going on here today. Let's see. Maybe and give you some more levels here underneath, just in case the market really decides to give it up. Below 44, we get 31, 18, and then 04. So below 44, we got 31, 18, and 04. Usually that means we don't continue to downtake, but today, you never know. If you're going to be trading later on this afternoon, again, we trade the morning, and we've got plenty of opportunity today. There the additional, looks like, postscript BPS. We have ASS, what AA, whatever that means. Yeah, hallucinating. All right, anyway, yeah, there's some more levels. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're ready. Not going to stay here on these interim lows. 63 is our next support level here on the downside. All right, we're just going to hang in here on these interim lows. All right, well, we're just kind of hanging here on these interim lows. All right, continue to downtick here. Looking at the 63 area, their next support. All right. Well, got down to inch down a little bit. The volatility to the downsides eased off a touch. We had a pretty good morning, so you can't complain, right? All right, continuing to put a little bit of pressure on the market. Looking at the 63 area, the next support level. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Online questions. All right. Right now, resistance would be around the 95 to even area, like we talked about. 63, our next support level on the downside here. Got right down to 60, 375. So if we got in there at 64, Get a nice rotation. And again, we scaling around there like we talked about. And so obviously I'm scaled in around 64, 63, and 62. And I got it right down this 375 there. So still at 64. A nice little surprise there. Nice little pop back up here. Obviously, right now, if you do the 63, a lot riskier. Only because it did rotate off of the 64 entry point there. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. All right, well, we've had a pretty decent morning, huh? All right, again, went down here to these interim lows again. We got down to 63 and change, so be careful there at 63. you're more risk averse. Probably going to be if you're very aggressive, you're looking at 62. But I heard they did inch down to 63 here. So again, be careful because price action prior to that. All right. Well, we got down to 63, and if you did hang in there with it, you've only got paid off here. And there was the low right there with that move, 62.75. Anyway, we had a very good morning, so if you did okay, hopefully you did well. And there's always tomorrow. And be careful there. We gave you additional levels to the downside that you might want to use. All right. All right. Hopefully, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Otherwise, get back here in a bit.
Philip, are you still in?
What's that?
It looks like Philip's still here.
No, he's not. He just didn't get it. No, he's not here.
I was going to say, I saw his name up there.
Yeah, his name's up there, but he just doesn't log off. He just kind of.
Well, thanks, Sal. We'll see you all tomorrow. I'll post
Yep.
one.
Take care.
Right, thanks.
I'm sure, Anthony, if you're still here, that's not a problem. Monday is good.
At least 50? At least 50? At least 50?
We're coming to the end of our morning session. We're here daily from 9 a.m. to 11. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. We work with new traders or experienced traders. So pop in and join us live. You need to come right into Zoom. Follow the instructions on the bottom of the charts. While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us. It's a service of daytradingmarkets.org. Watch, listen, learn to trade. Trade better. Trading account funding available. Trading platforms available. So take a moment. Write down daytradingmarkets.org, .com.org. Put it in your browser. Register for free. Come in for free. Come in as our guest and join us live. Do it now. You get an email to the email you're registered with. Click on a few links and you just drop right back into our Zoom. Just come back tomorrow at 11 and we'll go from there.